Welcome back to the channel. So you may be asking yourself, hey Joe, where's the car? Yeah, so the Mustang, parted out, it's gone. Yeah, I'll make a story or a video sometime, not important. So, somewhere down the road, Jack's car, getting close on it. It's got like 1-2 weeks left and I'll be finished up on it. I got some wiring videos coming for it, so stay tuned for those. Those will be coming. Really enjoying being back on Holly. But we'll get back to that. Don't want to take too much time on that either. So yeah, what's going on in this spot? What's the next plan for Joe? Yeah, let's find out. Joe, what did you do? What is this? So yeah, I guess I need to make a long story short, but that's a 93 Cobra. I actually went to high school with the guy that used to drive this car and own this car. Unfortunately, he passed away a few years after high school, and the car has kind of sat ever since. Just totally randomly, my neighbor told me about it. It's like, hey, I know this guy's got a 93 Cobra for sale. You know, it's decent price. You know, it's rough, but you know, I know you're into Fox bodies. You should come check it out. And I didn't really do anything with it for a few weeks. I was like, oh, you know, I don't know what I'm going to be doing next. But eventually, I ended up calling the guy, and it turned out it's like, hey, did I know your son when I first talked to him? And sure enough, I grew up with the guy that used to drive this car. We went to elementary school together, high school. Me and him used to, you know, race each other all the time. So it's super cool. I got a lot of history with this car. And yeah, so his dad needed to sell it. And yeah, I picked it up. So here I am with a 93 Cobra. It doesn't run. The interior's rough. The car's rough. I mean, it's sat outside, so like the paint's pretty bad, the trim's bad, the interior, you know, it's all there. Some door panels need some attention, but you know, seats torn up a little bit. It needs some TLC is what we would say. So, but let me get the hood popped for you. The motor is all still there. So. They've done some work on it. It looked like it was wrecked in this corner, you know, and then the motor doesn't run. He just said, you know, like 6 or 8 years ago, he went out to start it. You know, he'd start it once a year or something, drive it around the block. Went to start it, wouldn't do anything. And yeah, it's sat ever since. So I picked it up, and yeah, there it is. It needs some love for sure. Doesn't have the factory 93 Cobra wheels with it. But yeah, so it's super hot out here. Let me get inside and we'll talk about it. Okay, so I tried to film it with the car in the background, but the lighting was just all messed up. It wasn't gonna happen. So I closed the garage and we'll just talk like this. It's fine. But so I told you a little bit about the car, 93 Cobra. Like, what are you gonna do with this? So I'll tell you, at first I was just gonna grab the car and I was gonna turn around and sell it. Like, I didn't really have, you know, I didn't have an idea for it. I was like, man, I don't really want to mess with it. Dirty old cars are not my thing. Like, I don't like them. I don't like working on dirty cars. I like building nice new stuff that's super clean and legit. So I don't want anything to do with it. So I was just gonna turn around and sell it. And I had people in line, a ton of people, because I posted asking kind of the value of this thing, because I didn't know. I've had some 93 Cobras, but the market's kind of crazy right now, and I've been out of it for a few years. So I posted it asking about it, and I had tons of people in my messages wanting to buy it for a lot of money. Like ridiculous money for a not running, wrecked, interior ruined 93 Cobra. But they're getting hard to find. What's cool is it's a 2-owner car. The guy I got it from, he bought it back in 1995 from the original owner. And then he's had it ever since. So he's had it 25 years. Super cool. Stinks that it's sat outside, but it is what it is. It happens. So I talked to some friends. I talked to my wife, and I was telling everyone like, oh, I just think I'm gonna flip it. Like, I don't really need it. But then my wife's like, man, you should restore it. It's like, really, like, I don't know anything about car restoration. I know about building cars, but I've never restored a car, especially an older, rough car like this. So I was like, I don't know. And I talked to some of my friends and, kind of went over some ideas, like, man. And one thing led to another, and here we are. I got the car in my driveway, and I guess I'm keeping it. I don't know. I'm not making a race car. Let's just get that straight out of the way. It's not becoming a race car. So just talking, with all my buddies over the years, we've always said a cool car would be like a Fox body car that has a Coyote in it. Just super cool swap to have, maybe, yeah, a Coyote and an old Fox body. They make all the stuff, like it's a relatively easy swap. Tons of people do it. But yeah, it'd be a cool little daily driver. Take to some car shows and just enjoy it. Go get ice cream and have fun with it. So, this video is releasing on this day for a reason. I've had the car for not a little bit, but I've had it, and it's been in the works for a while. Could have made a video on it, but today, well, not today, but the day this releases, Friday, David Van Voorhis has announced on his channel that he is now selling parts. He started a website, coyotedirect.com. I'll put a preview up right here so you can see it. And he's got tons of stuff on there. So Dave is slinging parts. Tons of you Coyote guys have gone to Dave for advice and, how to build your car and what setup to do. And he's helped everyone out. And he finally was like, hey, enough's enough. I'm going to start selling these parts to people so I can make packages. He wants to make packages, and we got some more stuff coming, which, we'll talk later, but Streetcar Joe's gonna have some fabrication with Coyote Direct. But anyways, that's a separate video, that's just a little teaser. But for the meantime, he's selling tons of Coyote parts. In addition to all these Coyote parts, part of his website, before me and him ever talked about this car, was Coyote Swap stuff. So he has Coyote Swap stuff already on his website. So I got to talking to him, and he's like, oh no, like, man, I can help you out. So now me and him are kind of doing a partnership, or not partnership, we're working together. He's helping me out. But yeah, Coyote Direct is going to be helping out on the 9.3 Cobra project. So he's going to be getting me some swap pieces and like fuel system, and he's currently looking for a Coyote motor for me, a Gen 2 Coyote motor. Which, by the way, I don't know if I have one secured yet by the time the video releases, but if you have a Gen 2 Coyote, get in touch with me. I need a Gen 2 Coyote, intake to oil pan. I need the whole engine. But yeah, so I'm going to do a Gen 2 Coyote swap in that with Dave's help and a bunch of other vendors' help, and it's going to be dialed in like Joseph likes to do this stuff. Like, it's going to be perfect. Like, if you thought my last Mustang was nice, this one is going to be even nicer. I am going to go next level on it. It's going to be perfect in every way, and it's just going to be a super cool, clean street car. No cage in it. I think I'm even going to leave the Coyote motor all motor. Maybe put some force induction, but I really think just a clean all motor Gen 2 Coyote with some bolt-ons. Man, they make good power, 450 plus to the tires, all motor, like just as a fun, clean car. AC's gonna work, heat's gonna work, we're gonna redo the interior, maybe do some TMI seats and door panels, and like, I think I'm gonna put a Tremec in it to keep that 6-speed for the 93 Cobra. They didn't offer those in auto, so I think I'm gonna do, like a Tremec swap on it, and I'm just gonna make it perfect, man. I'm gonna smooth the engine bay and paint it. We're talking about doing like a complete restoration, tear it all the way down to the shell and maybe soda blast it and redo it all. I don't know. I'm going to talk with some body guys and get some advice because I haven't done it, but I'm going to document this whole process on the channel. So we're going to restore a 93, Cobra on the channel, which, I mean, I don't know. I'm sure there's a few 93 Cobras that have a Coyote swap out there. It's not super popular because 93 Cobras are hard to find. Like, no one's gonna buy a clean $30,000 to $40,000 93 Cobra and tear it apart to put a Coyote in it. But a car like this that, I get at a decent price and it's rough, like, it's a perfect candidate to make awesome and do a Coyote swap. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Like, just, super streetable, drive anywhere, just awesome Cobra. Like, and I'm really pumped for it now. Originally I wasn't, and don't get me wrong, I'm still dreading the restoration part. The teardown is just, it's nasty, it's dirty. Like, I'm not looking forward to that at all. But I think, you know, once I get past that and start building, I'm gonna build it with just all new stuff, all nice, just perfect. Like, I'm really excited for the end result, and you know, I don't like waiting around on nothing, so I'm gonna have it done in no time. So I'm gonna dive right in, and I got some other Fox stuff in the works. I just, like, I don't know, I got rid of, you know, my notch, and I'm like just diving into Foxes right now. I don't know, it's just something to keep me busy. I can't build another race car right now. Like I said, a story will come on that later. But so for the meantime, I'm gonna play around with some Foxes, and I'm gonna, you know, I'm trying to acquire some super cool ones, and then, you know, I want to do this Coyote swap project, and then I got another project I want to do, and I'm just gonna keep it all on the channel and just do a bunch of cool stuff. I'm still doing some side work. I'm gonna be working with Dave on some special projects coming up. We got a lot of cool stuff coming, but here's the official announcement. I got a 93 Cobra, gonna be doing a swap on it, gonna be working with Dave, and by the way, I just wanna say, and I'm setting up the redirect and everything, because I really think Dave messed up here. I wanted him to rename his business. He did Coyote Direct, Coyotes Direct, Coyote Direct. I don't know, one of them. It's, hold on, let me look. We need it right. Is it plural? No, it's single. CoyoteDirect.com is his website. I wanted him to do onlycoyotes.com. You know, it's just a cool little spin. So I actually went out and bought the domain, and I'm registering all that stuff. So you'll be able to go to onlycoyotes.com to buy stuff, and it'll take you to Dave's site, but it'll go through me. Maybe he'll pay me like an affiliate or something. I think he should. If you think that's a good idea, you go let Dave know on his channel that Streetcar Joe's idea is top notch. So I took care of that. I own onlycoyotes.com. So you'll be able to go there and buy parts, but it'll go through Dave's channel. So definitely go support him. If you need anything Coyote related, head over to his website. It's super awesome. Go bother him on Facebook Messenger. If you need a cell phone number, DM me. I'll get you a cell phone number so you can just text him directly and to get all your parts. His service is top notch. He's pretty good. So yeah, he's helping me out on the car, and I think we got some awesome projects going. So yeah, I think that's gonna wrap this up. Just stay tuned. Sorry it's boring, a lot of talking and whatnot, but stay tuned. Lots of cool stuff coming. We'll see you guys on the next one.